you know, just waiting for that next man up kind of mentality here in Evanston. And
the first takedown of this meet goes to Caleb Smith, collects the 2, and decides to cut Odiotti loose, looking for bonus points already.
It's really great in that way. And as we like to joke about it in my family, it's like the transitive property, you know, doesn't apply to wrestling. So just because one guy beats another doesn't mean that it, you know, the wrestling goes out of bounds, and you know, just watching for who's the first guy back in the center, who's on the line first, late in the third period when both guys are exhausted and fatigued. That's something that always kind of catches my eye. So
at 66 seconds.
Yeah, Smith is pouring it on, looking for that major here.
An 8-point win, major decision for Nebraska. First points of this meet, and that includes an upset win against Iowa's Brody Teske by decision. Really helped Nebraska stick in that duel. As he collects the 2 legs of Patrick Adams and gets the first points of this match. Vandy looking to go behind.
Heavy snaps from Vandy, looking to chain together some hand fighting into some leg attacks. One takedown here can totally change the outlook for this match, and I think that's the beautiful thing about the 3-point takedown rule change this year is that it's starting on her feet here. I'd love to see Adams working towards a leg attack and looking to, you know, chip away at this score.
Vandy needs a bit more offense if he wants that tech fall. And there's 3 points. Can't come quicker than that. Just 10 seconds into the third period.
Seeing it get maybe a little chippy as Vandy's looking to put more points on the board. And
the second stall call on Patrick Adams means a point goes Jacob Vandy's way to a tech fall win. Another stall call on Patrick Adams is another point for Jacob Vandy.
Scoring last means a lot in terms of, you know, these guys seeing each other in the postseason and so on. So,
well, Jacob Vandy finally got other wrestler we've seen from Northwestern at this weight, Luis Pazan. And there is the takedown from Blake Cushing.
Love the way these Huskers are wrestling too, just totally, you know, in your face kind of wrestling, hard nosed, and really just looking to put points on the board. As Cushing puts another takedown on the board.
That one occurring very close to our table here, right on the edge.
They're very eager and optimistic about this young crew that they got.
And another takedown for Blake Cushing, now looking to turn. Blake Cushing looking for his 2nd consecutive win at a dual meet as a 5-point lead over Kolby McClain and 2 minutes of riding time. Second stall call on McClain.
Got to be working for a turn or letting this guy go with, you know, 1:30 left in the match.
Two reversal for Blake Cushing and an escape for Kolby McClain. With ride time, effectively an 8-point lead, but now Kolby McClain in a really tough position here. Has to keep his hands on that right leg of Cushing to avoid the takedown, but can't. Andrew, if you're McClain, are you trying to get some offense in, or are you trying to make sure that this doesn't get into tech fall territory?
Yeah, that's a great question. And many a times, right? And I think that last score is really important in terms of, you know, setting the tone for.
It looks like Kolby McClain may have done enough, but Blake Cushing got that takedown as the buzzer sounded. Taking a red shirt last year after finishing 2nd at the 2022 NCAA tournament. Lost in the final to Yanni Diakomahalis. And there is the first points once again while entering this match. In his first 17 Bouts Ridge Lovett had given up just 22 points.
Guide where the wrestling's going, so yeah, he's just crafty. Seeing him scramble out of that leg attack from Vandenbush.
Another takedown from Ridge Lovett. Now swipes from the official. 4 swipes. Able to roll onto his stomach and deny Ridge Lovett for now. But Ridge Lovett right back to it. Man, he just does not give up.
4 near fall points awarded to the Huskers.
Gets those near fall points.
You know, no shortage of wrestling there.
Aiden Vandenbush, right leg high of Ridge Lovett, but Lovett escapes.
Right back in his legs. Yeah, you see him just, it's almost like watching his face, watching Ridge's face. It's like it looks like you see him wrestling hard through every position, and I think that's because he's thinking about the team, he's thinking about himself and getting momentum as Rich sticks to fall there.
Well, Ridge Lovett had 4 near fall points. He was getting the bonus point victory anyway, but caps it all off. Cherry on top. Back-to-back wins by pin for Ridge Lovett.
Both these guys really tough.
Well, Max Mayfield will start on top, but Antrell Taylor is a force to be reckoned with on bottom. And you see just why. So quick, so speedy. Now, 2-minute period. First wrestler to score points will get the win. And Antrell Taylor looked like he might have had the takedown, but Max Mayfield rolls through. Got 1 near swipe is Taylor. Another swipe. Antrell Taylor gets the 3 points on Max Mayfield at the edge of the mat. And a shake of hands there between the 2 wrestlers. What a good match that was, and an upset win from Antrell Taylor. Didn't take long in sudden victory, got the job done against Max Mayfield. Bubba Wilson finishing 5th at the Big Ten Championship last year. Gets the first takedown in this match there on the far edge of the mat.
Both these guys wrestling really hard, and I would say the way that Ferrante is wrestling, it seems that he's wrestling like he knows, and he's doing a great job of, you know, kind of keeping the team in the hunt here for the duel. So
no doubt telling him has to get something going here. But wow, the dexterity from Bubba Wilson to avoid that and then to turn that around into a takedown of his own. What a good move. Their 18th consecutive duel against the Wildcats. Good performance from Bubba Wilson. And Mark Manning wants the escape. Couldn't help but feel like Lenny Pinto had done enough there. It just takes a lot out of you trying to keep a guy weighing 184 pounds down for that long.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think early on this, oh man. Yeah, speaking of attacks, that was a thing of beauty there. Troy wasted no time down there. Love to see that. And right back on it is Troy Fisher.
And that's the second time that we've seen a takedown so close like that. Now Lenny Pinto, another takedown. Looked like Troy Fisher almost had Pinto. We saw something similar himself in the lead. To get another look at that. Followed right up. Almost had Troy Fisher in a near fall position. Tough match between Lenny Pinto and Troy Fisher. Goes Lenny Pinto's way. And perhaps one of the biggest indicators of Silas Allred's talent. Beat the 2022 champion Max Dean twice last season. And he gets the first points. Takedown right on the edge of the mat.
Looking to expose their opponent so they can put some points on the board, some takedowns here. So
now Silas Allred in on a single leg.
There's slick little knee pull there. Evan's tricky here though.
And Silas Allred does enough to get the takedown, second of the match. Now Allred working to his feet, just looking to unclasp the hands of Evan Bates, and he does.
Allred doing a good job of.
63 seconds of ride time for Allred.
Nicely timed single. Allred, that trick knee going. I can't wait for that. Mark Manning, I was going to say he's in his 24th year with the Husker wrestling program, but You know, he's got a motor on him.
13-3 lead for Allred. Trying to work around Bates. Looking to turn for some near fall points. And the takedown given.
Super impressive how Silas Allred's looking to just capitalize on these attacks from Evan Bates and look to distance himself.
And at 197, another tech fall, our third tech fall of the night, and our first bonus point win after intermission for Silas Allred. And I'm not quite sure, Andrew, how that isn't a takedown from Harley Andrews. Finally does get it as soon as those hands come unglued from Jack Jessen, and now swipes for Harley Andrews. And what a finish this would be from Harley Andrews. He has Jack Jessen reeling. Multiple near fall points for the redshirt freshman. He's given 4, but has that left leg collected.
So if he stays within the circle with one of his body parts, I believe it still fair game.
Still on top, eating into the ride time that Harley Andrews established in the first period. Harley Andrews finally gets the escape. And now Andrews does get the takedown to put the finish on what has been a really incredible performance, to say the least, from the Nebraska wrestlers. 9 wins.